Hey everybody, you're watching We the Fandom, where we discuss comic books, pop culture, and the fandom experience. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to see more content. How's it going everybody? Jacob here at We the Fandom, and with the beginning of spring, we are getting a brand new wave of entertainment. So we just saw the conclusion of WandaVision, and whether you were dissatisfied, or really disappointed, or actually satisfied by it, hey, at least we had something to watch. Even the super haters of the show, let's be honest with ourselves, it was nice having some new Marvel content after a year and a half of pretty much nothing, except for the Wonder Woman movie. And with how WandaVision turned out, we have learned something from it. That being the director of the show, Matt Shakman, as well as Kevin Feige, have recently made comments about the lack of big cameos and crossovers of WandaVision by saying that that is going to be the norm for the Disney Plus series. The Disney Plus shows aren't made for that. Kevin Feige basically said that even though they plan on making Marvel on Disney Plus a regular thing, that the shows are made in a way that they aren't required reading. So if you only wanted to watch the films, you could do so and not feel like you missed too much. So now we know that going into the next Disney Marvel series, which brings me to the main point of this video. The end of this month, we're getting 3 things to look forward to. The first is next week on the 18th, we get the long-awaited 4-hour Zack Snyder Cut of Justice League, which you can watch on HBO Max. The very next day, on the 19th, we're getting the first episode of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier on Disney Plus, so that'll be a busy weekend. And then the next week, on the 26th, Godzilla vs. Kong is coming out, also on HBO Max. So I will do my best to do as much coverage of this stuff as I can, but overall I'm really excited for all 3 of these things. The Snyder Cut I'm really excited for. I know there are a lot of people who don't care or think that his version won't be any better than what we got before. But for those who don't know, Zack Snyder had a family tragedy while filming Justice League and had to leave production. Joss Whedon came on and did rewrites and reshoots, turning Justice League into basically an Avengers knockoff, which included that terrible Superman CGI where he had a mustache. But the fans spoke out, and after begging for this film for, 3 years, Warner Bros. Acquiesced, Zack Snyder returned and finished his version and revealed that we would get 4 hours of content. Now with Justice League, I'm not sure how HBO releases stuff, like if it'll be out at midnight or if we have to wait until like 8 p.m. or something, depending on what time zone you live in. But I will do my best to put out a review that day. It may be a spoiler-free review where I give my overall opinion, but I haven't decided yet. Supposedly it contains chapters, so I may do a review on the content and Easter eggs of each chapter at a time, but it will be a busy weekend since the next day is Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now, since we know what Kevin Feige's vision for these series are, and we've seen WandaVision, we can kind of temper our expectations. Don't expect any cameos from Red Hulk or Steve Rogers, who is still alive, by the way. It's going to be a pretty mundane show, with Falcon and Winter Soldier fighting some juiced-up terrorists, is what I'm guessing, having seen all the trailers so far. So, even less kind of supernatural science fiction-y stuff, probably, than we saw in WandaVision. For this show, I'll also try to do a review that day, but it might come out on Saturday because I'll still be trying to do videos for Justice League. With Godzilla vs. Kong, I'm very excited to see that. I love movies with giant monster battles, and that's all I'm going to say about that because I plan on doing, maybe doing like a pre-fight night type video or even a live stream a couple days before Godzilla vs. Kong actually comes out on HBO Max. But yeah, busy end of the month for content creators who plan on covering this stuff. But leave your comments below. Which of these 3 things are you most excited to see? And let me know if there are certain aspects of these shows and movies that you would like me to make a video about. As always, please thumbs up the video and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. And I'll see you guys in the next video.